Hey, babe. How are you? I've been looking at the videos and pictures of the last two adventures I've been on. And it's so funny because I'm new to this whole, taking pictures and recording things and all that. And I've been recording my outings because I'm like, this is my movie, this is my movie. I want to catch some of it on film, right? Well, I guess it's no longer film since it's a phone, right? It's digital. So I guess I want to catch it on digit. I don't know. But I'm just thinking like I want to record it and be able to look back and see it from a different light than my mind sees it. Cause when you have your eye is looking at a scenery, things look big and they look close and you can see a lot of details. Whereas when you're videotaping it, the screen doesn't really see things that are in the distance the same way your eyes catches it. So you get like a different perspective there, which is really quite interesting, I think. And even while I was taking the videos, I was able to see the difference, like I would watch the waterfall and then I would look at my camera to see the waterfall from my camera, and you could really see like the distance in the camera, but from my eye, it's just like I can see the garden that's on, in the middle of the waterfall, and I can see the flowers and all of their colors. But on the video, yeah, I can see that there's a bush there, but I can't see it with as much detail as I can see it in my mind or with my eye, right? And so it's been so crazy that now that I'm looking at the videos here at home, I'm noticing that I was flipping the phone in different angles, but the picture wasn't flipping. And in my head, when I was taking the video, I'm like, well, it's going to flip, right? Because when you take a picture and you flip your phone, the photo flips and you don't get a sideways photo or upside down photo. Not for the video camera. My video camera recorded it sideways, upside down, in a diagonal, whatever way my phone was, that's the way the shot in the camera was. And I'm just watching it and just taking it in because, oh my gosh. And I'm noticing that with some of the shots, taking it in different angles brought about like this whole gross, why is this like that? Like, Margaret, what did you do? Yet others were spectacular. To see the waterfall sideways in a diagonal upside down was a completely different perspective on the waterfall than seeing the waterfall straight up and down. And some of the gardens and flowers were the same way, and it just makes me think about how, each person has a different perspective. We each see things differently, and we each experience things differently, So when we come into a situation, we're coming in at a different angle from everyone else. So we see and we hear things differently from everyone else. So when you put us all together, you can get a really clear account on what happened. But when you see us individually, you're kind of like, okay, well, something's missing, right? And so it's just amazing how they always say, well, take a walk in another person's shoes, which actually means, well, try to see it from their perspective. And sometimes you try to see things from some people's perspective. You put their shoes on and you look at what they're looking at and you're like, yeah, dude, I still don't understand what you're doing. Like something's wrong with your eyesight, right? But then you put on other people's shoes and you're like, oh, wow, I never thought about that before. Oh my gosh, I didn't see things like that. And oh, okay, right? And then sometimes we're able to see it from all the angles and be able to see that bigger, brighter picture. I think it's pretty cool that my adventures have been recorded in different perspectives so that I can really think about, how does this come across from different angles? So even though the experience may not be enlightening to like someone else who's watching the video, it can always give me a fresh thought or two. When's the last time you thought about a different perspective?